Hi, Brad from wpsites.net. This is a security alert for WordPress users. I've just written a post on it, and I thought I'd just teach you how to change your username and your password. Currently there's a fairly massive botnet going around that's searching for WordPress users that are using admin as their username, and it's using 90,000 IP addresses, so it can constantly retry and log in to get into your installation and cause some damage in there. So unless you've got a strong username, something other than the default, which is admin, and a strong password of more than 10 digits, there's a chance that you could be hacked. So let's just take a look at how to change your username and password. I've just installed WordPress locally here, so when you log into your dashboard, just go down to users and click on all users, and this is the default user here. The first step is to add a new user, so choose a long username, and put in an email address in there as well. Put in your first and last name because you can display that. And now here's the password here. A good tool for generating a strong password is a secure password generator, which you'll find online. PCTools.com have got a very good one. Password strength, I usually put it at about 15 digits is good. You can include lowercase and uppercase letters, and include numbers as well and symbols. So just generate the password there, and here it is here. So we'll take the password and we'll just put this in here. And what's the password strength? Strong. Send this password to the new user, which will be yourself. Select the role as administrator, click on add new user, so that'll be sent out. Now you have to log out and you have to log in as the new user. So we'll just take that password, the new username. Make sure you got something stronger than this. This is probably not a very good example. And we log out. Now we log back in. Using the new username and password. Remember me, log in. Go down to users. This is the old one. Now you can delete this. Before you couldn't delete it. So there was just an edit button, there wasn't a delete button there. So we delete the old user and attribute post to the new user, which is yourself. Confirm deletion. So we go in there, and this is the new user, new username, and the posts have been assigned to the new user. So that's how easy it is. It's pretty straightforward. That'll really help prevent hackers from hacking into your site using the login form. On top of that, I'd suggest you install a plugin as well. And there's two very good plugins. One's called Limit Login Attempts. So just type that in, and you'll search for that in the WordPress plugin repository. So here it is here. It's been downloaded 257,000 times. So you can install that. There's probably a couple of these available. So this is one of the best ones. So you can install this plugin, or there's another plugin which is probably better, and that's called Wordfence, and that includes limit login attempts as well. So type in Wordfence. And install this plugin, and I'll just show you the limit logging attempts which is included in this plugin. There's a lot of other features that Wordfence offers, and it's one of the best security plugins for WordPress. Activate the plugin. Then we'll just go down to the settings. You'll see Wordfence here. So you can get email alerts if there's any threats. You can put in your email address, and you can go through the tour there, and it'll show you how to use the plugin. But let's just go down to options, medium level protection. If you think that there's a high security risk, you can change that to high security. There's your key, the Wordfence API key. So the changes have been saved down there. There's a whole lot of settings down here as well. So you can configure these settings. But let's just have a look at the login security, which is fairly crucial. Log out after how many login failures. I generally set this at about 3 or 4. I think is best. Lock out after how many forgot password attempts. Put this in as 4 as well. Count failures over what time period. I think it's better to probably count the failures over 1 hour, and amount of time a user is locked out. I put the maximum here, 60 days. So I think that's better with those settings. Don't let WordPress reveal valid users in login errors. So that's another one you want to check as well. So just configure those settings to your needs, and click on Save Changes. So that should help a lot. That'll make it very difficult for any botnets to continually try to guess your password, because after 4 attempts they're going to be locked out for 60 days. So that's one of the best precautions you can take to avoid being hacked. But I've written more about this on my site, and there's more information. You want to make sure you also update update your plugins, your themes, and the WordPress core files. Recently, only this week, a client came to me and their site was hacked, and they were using a very strong username and password. They also had a security plugin installed, but their file still got hacked. So you might also be interested in reading about 30,000 sites which were hacked and injected with malware, and a lot of those sites were unrecoverable. So it's important that you also take full backup of all your files in your database, so you've completely backed up all your content, and store it away from your server as well, because there were several thousand sites that were lost last year, and they all had full backup, but the host had stored the backup on another server, and the clients hadn't stored the backup away from the server, so they lost the backups as well. The hackers got in and deleted all the backups. So there's more on a recent post that I've published today, so make sure you have a look at this, and if you've got any problems, just leave a comment, and I'm happy to help. Cheers, thanks for watching.